Gorandu Rise, Mama Seta, Ashidu Ashite Ashawan vibrations. Every baka. May your mind, buckas, and souls be old. May your omits be sound. May your buckas be leaven off ground. When we keep to the breath, the orth, the moth, or the seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you old. Ayanma, I Ezra, Elai say El say I. Christ or a chaplain, Tata Amin Ra. I'm a truth awareness, true talk. Come be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'el, that's intelligence, samanology to Ungodu. This is sound logic. And with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To raise Ray 1856, go to Google, go to Apple, download the Kagadora app. Go to Jesus.com, sign up, get the eye bucket to Omen Rare, replace your prayers. Get armed up for the solarization. You get the download file for the Mithorian Kagadora, print it, display it. Go to AminRa.com, Shopify store, get the apparel, get the books, get the poster of the Mithorian Kagadora to your door. And of course, you get the erectionary access to erectionary.com to Ongodu Sound Logic Decoding search engine, because words in the dictionary die your erection. This happens to be the erectionary update. We got a new word number 0. Don't forget, I don't consent draconian state. Hashtag dead in your post. Thought is a spore that spawns intelligence instead of fungi.org. Your mental health is directly tied to your etheric compass. You got to get tethered back to Baam. That's Jesus.com. Get the solarization on. All right, 0. What do we see? That's supposed to be a depiction of Zagan, Azazel, Lucifer, Satan, the devil, all the demons, the legion of demons. And you see Roman rowing. What we got to recognize and realize, we're on the topic of Roman, is that these parasites use mankind as their ship, as their vessel. All right? And so this is the beauty of sound logic. We get to decode, break spells. The he that rose man is 0, is Zagan. The entity that brings harm to soul raw beings is 0. The Draconian used the alphabet to control and represent both sides of the opposition. The A represents the artificial construct. Z represents what controls A against the ether. 0 is given no value because its solid center, representing Ra, has been hollowed. The parasites are not things. Nothing. So if you recognize when I illustrate Ra, or most anybody illustrates Ra, it's a solid circle, right? A solid red circle. So any circle that's solid, that's filled, that just looks like a solid circle, okay, that represents whole, or you can say source in this instance. But when you have a circle that looks like a 0 that has nothing in the center, it just has the line, okay, that's hollowed out on purpose to symbolize it has no soul, has no center. It's not controlled. It's vacant. Okay, and so this gives the parasite the ability to go inside. Now, as they control both sides of their symbolic world, they do not give 0 any value. But yet, every letter, every number comes from the 0, from the O, by way of splicing it and then contorting it to make the shape of the letter and the number. The pronunciation, zero, is a symbolic hero that evolves letters and numbers by splicing the 0 and contorting it to other numbers. The circle is continuous. When you splice it, a beginning and an end is created. Ro is reverse or. I am he is Zagan, the parasite that rose man as its vessel, the Almanalgo. Z equals Zagan Azazel, king of the falling angels. E equals entity. RO equals Ro, to ow, ra, to keep in line. The Ta'angodu. Ma'el is a process of source that ignites motion, is Mathor. All right, so there you have it. That's the decode on 0. I'm thinking I might do 10. And if I do 10, I'll probably do 11, but the rest of the numbers after that are just silly, right? 10 has a completely different sound, and 11 has some symbology that I've actually already explained in one of these cards. But outside of that, there you go. That was a good project. Took me about almost a couple weeks, I think. But, or less, I'm not too sure. But regardless, your support, go to Google, go to Apple, download the Kagadora app, go to Jesus.com. Please sign up. Okay, get the solarization. Okay, we need souls to be keeping and carrying the Kagadora and establishing everything else that we got going on. Christ Story Chaplain, Tata Amin Ra, Tanka U for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe.